Now we are reading The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits, and in this we are reading a heading which is on page number 27, A System of Atomic Habits. If you're having trouble changing your habits, the problem isn't you. The problem is your system. Bad habits repeat themselves again and again, not because you don't want to change, but because you have the wrong system for change. You do not rise the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Focusing on the overall system rather than a single goal is one of the core themes of this book. It is also one of the deeper meaning behind the word atomic. By now, you have probably realized that an atomic habit refers to a tiny change, a marginal gain, a 1% improvement, but atomic habits are not just any old habits, however small. They are little habits that are part of larger system. Just as atoms are the building blocks of molecules, atomic habits are the building blocks of remarkable results. Habits are like the atoms of our lives. Each one is a fundamental unit that contribute to your overall improvement. At first, these tiny routines seem insignificant, but soon they build on each other and fuel bigger wins that multiply to a degree that far outweigh the cost of their initial investment. They are both small and mighty. This is the meaning of the phrase atomic habit, a regular practice or routine that is not only small and easy to do, but also a source of incredible power, a component of the system of compound growth. We are going to the next page, and there is a diagram, three layers of behavior change: outcome, process, and identity. Understand what I mean. Consider that there are three levels at which change can occur. You can imagine them like a layer of an onion. The first layer of changing your outcomes. This level is concerned with changing your result, losing weight, publishing a book, winning a championship. Most of the goals you set are associated with this level of change. The second layer of changing your process. This level is concerned with changing your habits and system, implementing a new routine at the gym, decluttering your desk for a better workflow, developing a meditation practice. Most of the habits you build are associated with this level. The third and deepest layer is changing your identity. This level is concerned with changing your beliefs, your worldview, your self image, your judgment about yourself and others. Most of the beliefs, assumptions, and biases you hold are associated with this level. Outcomes are about what you get, processes are about what you do. Identity is about what you believe when it comes to building habits that last. When it comes to building a system of 1% improvements, the problem is not that one level is better or worse than another. All levels of change are useful in their own way. The problem is the direction of change. Many people begin in process of changing their habits by focusing on what they want to achieve. This leads us to outcome based habits. The alternative is to build identity based habits. With this approach, we start by focusing on who we wish to become. Wow, this is so good. Like we can decide what we want to do and what we going to become. Hello everyone, if you are listening me, so please type something in comments. I would like to see that. Outcome based habits and identity based habits. Wow. Imagine two people resisting a cigarette. When offered a smoke, the first person say no thanks, I'm trying to quit. It sounds like a reasonable response, but this person still believes they are smokers who is trying to be something else. They are hoping their behavior will change while carrying around the same belief. The second person declines by saying no thanks. I'm not a smoker. It's a small difference, but this statement signal a shift in identity. Smoking was part of their former life, not their current one. They no longer identify as someone who smokes. Most people don't even consider identity change when they set out to improve. They just think, I want to be skinny, outcome. And if I stick to this diet, then I'll be skinny. Process. They set goals and determine the action they should take to achieve those goals without considering the beliefs that drives their action. They never shift the way they look at themselves, and they don't realize that their old identity can sabotage their new plans for change. Behind every system of actions are system of belief. The system of a democracy is founded on belief like freedom, majority rule, and social equality. The system of a dictatorship has a very different set of a belief like absolute authority and strict obedience. You can imagine many ways to try get more people to vote in a democracy, but such behavior change would never get off the ground in a dictatorship. That's not the identity of the system. Voting is a behavior that is impossible under a certain sets of beliefs.